Hi, Taurus. This is your general card reading for March 2019. May or may not resonate with everyone. I hope it does, but if not, you can always reach out to me for the personal reading. My website is lucystarot.com, and you can click on the link from there to email me, or my direct email is lucystarot@gmail.com. So, Taurus, I'm going to jump right in, okay? So, looking at these cards, it just seems like I don't know. Is there some kind of healing slash forgiveness that either needs to take place or is going to take place? Because it asks you like, whom do you need to forgive? And Taurus says, don't be stubborn. Sometimes you need to forgive, even if the person never apologized or they did you wrong or something. Like sometimes you just have to forgive them in your head and just move on. We'll just jump right into it. Let's see. The first card is from the Flower Therapy Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. It is You Are Healed, Calendula, Pot Marigold. The healing you've prayed for is on its way. So, since it's now healing could be anything. Could be physical healing, say if you were injured or something, or it could be emotional healing, internal healing, things like that. Or I'm thinking one scenario could be since the Whom Do You Need to Forgive card is in the middle. That's why I mentioned like maybe it being like a healing between two people. Like maybe there needs to be some kind of forgiveness or, a healing between individuals. So the book, I'll tell you right here what it says. You are healed. Your prayers have been heard and assistance is coming. Please be patient as the angels and flowers interact with your life. They're creating positive changes to make your healing as powerfully effective as it can be. You're being guided to the perfect modality and practitioner at the opportune moment. It's time for you to be well. This healing goes deep within your soul by nourishing and nurturing you from the inside out, extending to your aura. By giving strength to your aura, you find greater vitality because others will be unable to affect your energy. You're protected, loved, and healed by the angels. Affirm that you already have what you need. In the eyes of God, you're perfect, whole, and complete right now. There's nothing you need to change. Through this process of healing, you're letting go of the illusion of disease. If you're a healer, look at the signals you've been receiving and intuitively decide what they mean. Perhaps you have the gift of assisting others in reaching their goals. Meditate on this idea and follow your guidance to the right modality. Additional meanings are you're with the perfect practitioner, or listen to the advice you're given and put it into action, or your aura is healing. So, let's see. Now, also, like, that's what I was saying. Like, it could be, you'll know what pertains to you. So, that's why I say, like, since it's a general reading, like, some of it may resonate, part of it may resonate, none of it may resonate, all of it. So, whether it's a physical healing or if it's like a healing in a situation also, like if something went wrong and now it's like you kind of healing that situation in general, whether it's any situation in your life. So, but you guys will know which one this is pertaining to. But that's why I was thinking maybe it has to do with another individual, because whom do you need to forgive? That's from the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle Cards deck. And it says, as you release old anger and resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Okay, so maybe in the past, yeah. Also, like if you're holding on to resentments or anger just about a situation or something didn't go the way you wanted it to, or something went wrong, or, somebody did something to you. So whether it's a situation or just people in general, when you hold on to that anger and the resentments, then that blocks your blessings. So you gotta let that go. And I know, and then Tauruses, you guys are like the sign of the bull, so you can be a little stubborn, especially in that department. So like don't hold on to it like, oh no, I'm not letting go of this grudge, or and I think it's Taurus is also one of the fixed signs, right? Last time I checked, from what I remember. So yeah, don't get fixated either on stuff from the past or things like that. So yeah, let go of any anger or resentments so that you can clear the path for your prayers to be answered and for your dreams to come true. So that, let me read you from the book. This card indicates that your prayer will be answered as you release yourself from the inability to offer forgiveness. While you may feel justified in your anger, the truth is that your resentment is only hurting you. The rage you're carrying is blocking your deepest desires. What did I just tell you? Go outside and ask the fairies and spirit of nature to clear your mind, body, and emotions of lower energies. You'll benefit enormously by making the decision to detoxify yourself of old anger and resentment. Forgive yourself. These are additional meanings. Forgive yourself and be cleared of toxic guilt. Reduce judgmental thoughts about yourself or others. Send an apologetic note to someone. Stop identifying yourself as a victim and see yourself as powerful. Focus on the present instead of the past. It could also be forgiving yourself too. Like if you feel guilty over something, or if you're comparing yourself to others, like, oh, I never became this in life, or I never did this, or other people are more, I don't know, successful, pretty, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, let go of all of that. Let go of that guilt, anger, resentment, all that stuff. Like, because that could also, the person that's being healed could be you on the inside too. So, I mean, we need to forgive others, we need to forgive ourselves, even though sometimes it's hard, we do have to do it. Now, when it pertains, like I said before, when it pertains to somebody else, say if somebody did you wrong, they did you dirty, they really messed you, like really screwed you over. When you say like forgive the person, it doesn't mean you have to go up to the person and say, "Oh, I forgive you." No, like you're kind of saying it to yourself, and then just kind of letting it go and moving on from it, and not like dwelling on it. So because some people, hey, there's some people out there that will do stuff, and then they will never apologize. So just forgive and move on. That's all. If that's the case. So let's see here. Well, obviously, I mean, if it's something like major, then that's a whole different. Like, say if somebody kills somebody, then that goes into another route where they need to go, like justice through the justice system and things like that. But that's not what I'm referring to now. That's a whole other. That's a really far out there, scenario. So, I'm just saying in general, like little stuff, like they lied to you, they cheated on you, or they betrayed your trust, they told somebody something they weren't supposed to, I don't know, things like that, Okay, so the last card is Awakening Your True Self, and that's from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue. Awakening your true self, going back to the person you were. So I'm thinking maybe like returning to the person that you're supposed to be, and if you like kind of let go of like anger and resentments and guilt, and you heal yourself, then you will be the true self, like the true person that you're supposed to be. So the book says, you're beginning to recover your natural identity, including your old sense of humor, interests, passions, and desires. Trust that any confusion or changes you're currently experiencing are part of your healthful evolution. As if a cloud has lifted from your mind and heart, you're beginning to see life from the perspective of your old self. You just went through a period where you gave up who you are to please another person. You buried your interests, ignored your friends, and tried to fit in to another person's lifestyle. Now your old self is emerging. You're back. As you recover your authentic self, your life and your personality are going through big changes. Hold tight and allow these changes to occur. The fairies ask you to trust that the parts of your life and personality that are falling away are inauthentic and false. Know that you're building a solid foundation of truth and that everything is working out perfectly right now. Affirmation is, I now give myself permission to be true to myself. So the healing could be having to do with you, I think. And the forgiveness may have to do with you too, like we're not perfect, maybe even if you made like a wrong decision, and then you're beating yourself up about it, like, let it go, and just move on, forgive yourself and let it go and move on. So I'm thinking, because the last card came up and it's talking about your true self and returning to your, your old self and who your true self. I'm thinking this could pertain just having to do with you, but you'll know what which one it is and what resonates with you. Like, so you'll know what situation it is. If it has to do with you personally, like on the inside, or if it has to do with like another individual. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. If not, you could always reach out to me for a personal reading, and the personal reading is more in depth. It's not just like 3 cards. So I hope you guys have a great March, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.